Jimmy, not a bad performance by you out there tonight. 3 tries, you must be pleased. You asked to step in and you stepped up to the plate.
Yeah, I'm pleased with the tries. Obviously, it's nice to get over the line. But as aspects of my defence, I wasn't quite up to scratch with, and that's making me step up to Super League now. I have to improve that. But it's just good to get the win, really. Coming off the back of a few losses, that was the main focus, and we'll kick on now from here.
And I guess from your point of view, in a team, like the champions, it's about making every chance you get count, and you've turned in a great performance out there.
Yeah, it is about taking chances, and obviously I look to build a bit of consistency. I mean, that's what it's all about in the top level. As long as you're performing well consistently, then that's the way forward, and I've just got to try and do that now.
How hard were you made to work by Castleford out there?
Yeah, very hard. They're always going to come at Headingley, and it really gives a good game. Conditions were good for both teams to play well, so it was a tough game at times there, but we scored a couple of tries towards the end and put some points on the board.
Seemed to grow as that game went on there.
Yeah, I think the lads grew in confidence. We all know what we can do at the training park, so it was just about putting it on the field, and towards the end I think we were getting that.
What about young Jimmy Keinhorst? Some great tries again.
Yeah, we get good players getting injured, and then it gets likes of young players like Jimmy coming through, and they'll be able to show off what they've done, and scoring 3 tries tonight is a brilliant way of doing that.
To form a decent little partnership with Rhinos out there on the right wing. You looked dangerous every time the ball went out.
Yeah, I was lucky he came across to my side, so I can work off him well. He can do anything with the ball, so you just have to be aware of that, and take the chances when they come. And I'm thankful to him for his 2 of my tries there. So yeah, cheers, Ollie.
At half time, would you use the word frustrated to describe kind of not only your mood but everybody in the dressing room?
Yeah, that's exactly what we talked about not being. That's exactly what we talked about what it was going to be. Like Castleford have sniffed blood. We were looking at 5 losses on the bounce, and Castleford would have had a game philosophy of stay in the contest and Leeds will crack and crumble, and we was aware of that at half time. We knew we weren't going to be an easy game this, so I think the call at half time was the opposite. Don't start getting anxious, don't start getting frustrated, don't start doing things that we haven't planned to do, and stick with the task at hand. And I thought we handled that emotion part in the second half well, although a couple of little blips from ourselves, a couple of little soft tackles or soft defensive moments, plus some good attacking structure from Castleford there, it made it a contest.
No, they never went away, and that's what we've got to expect from a team like Cass, and we're going to be in it for the full game, and that's what we're up against, and we knew that was going to be the case, and we had to step up, and we did in the end, and we're thankful for the win. Disappointing really at half time, and it was something like 55% completions, which didn't really give us a chance, but we were within touching distance. Sometimes the energy that you use defending when you've got a completion rate like that does hurt you at the end of the game, and we kept getting within touching distance, and then giving it away, and Leeds were just that little bit too good for us when the game got quick, and there's a couple of lessons to be learned. There's no doubt about that, but we'll keep smiling and move on. There's no point getting too down about it. We've just got to improve our standards a bit.